Welcome to our lunch break mindset reset. I'm Sinandra with Teacher Gorilla Mindset Coaching. Welcome back to the channel. It is so nice to have you guys here. And type in the chat, where are you watching me from? Are you in Florida like me? Are you in Brazil? Are you in Italy? Where are you? For those new to the channel, thank you, thank you. You guys can hear me, right? Yes? Awesome. Florida, Nathan, awesome. Welcome to the channel. For those that are really new over here in the channel, welcome to our lunch break mindset reset. I'm so happy you found your way here. I am a mindset transformation coach, and my passion is guiding you, my clients, through really inner shift. If I didn't commit myself to my personal development, I don't think I would be here happy and every day going through my own challenges with a fresh perspective. My work begins by helping you pinpoint exactly where you are in your journey. Um, it takes a village, guys. And together, we normally, with my program, identify 2 to 3 core challenges. Those heavy, stuck feelings that you realize are too difficult for you to navigate alone. From there, we use my personalized Pitch Gorilla as strategy to detox what no longer serves you. And then we dive into the profound work of rewiring your thoughts, your emotions, and your beliefs so you can step fully into your most empowered, aligned, and authentic self. Um, this is not just mindset work. It starts with your decision to reach to reach out to me, to reach out to your higher self, as you commit to do this work, and like really take the guidance and the strategy. It's a guaranteed transformation from inside out. um, Once you do the work, you truly will never be the same. So, guys, Pitch Gorilla has a variety of programs to fit your schedule, your budget. For more information, DM me, Tim, or book a complimentary section. All the information is in the chat. And for our time together today, grab your lunch, your favorite drink, get comfy. Let me drink a sip water here. My intention for today is to offer you a pause, a moment to reflect deeply and reconnect with yourself, right? Over here in our life is a space where you can begin to untangle from fear, any types of fear, anything that is anything that is stopping you from be your best version, and step into like really clarity. Um, May this reflection today that I'm bringing to you empower you to move towards your day feeling centered, renewed, and fully in your inner power. That's the intention for us today. So today, let's talk about something real, raw even. Here is our topic for today. And I want you to pause and close your eyes and think about. Some people are not afraid of pain. They are afraid of their own light. Okay. Yes, I'm sure you heard that right somewhere. Pain. Yes, they are comfortable with their pain. Well, we know how to sit with the familiar pain, right? Our brain protects us to stay there. However, most of the time, we don't even realize pain is what it is. carrying our journey. We just don't. One thing for me that's very clear in my journey is that what we do not always know how to sit is with expansion. We don't know how to sit with growth, visibility, power, joy. And for us women, it can be more difficult today. And history is here to tell us, right? To show so much, validate this. Um, we were never really taught fully how to embrace our light, nor how to share our light. So today I want to reflect in some examples. Someone may stay in a relationship that drains them, that leaves them emotionally empty, where love, respect, reciprocity are missing, and even betrayal is present. Not because they are enjoying suffering, but because the pain has become so familiar to their hearts that it is predictable. And when you have been hurt deeply, sometimes the brain prefers known discomfort over the uncertainty of healing and starting over. There is a strange sense of safety in what we know, even when it hurts us. When we look in the professional way, I talked to so many people. Um, I met several outstanding, capable, talent employees, like professional people that avoids a leadership opportunity, not because they lack the skills, but because being seen means being vulnerable. It means owning their worth, making decisions, like risking criticism. Now, let's bring this to the neuroscience, right? From the brain's perspective, fear is not the enemy, it's a messenger, right? So it originates in the amygdala side of the brain. That's our alarm system. And the job is to detect the danger and protect us. But here is the twist: the brain does not distinguish between actual risk and emotional discomfort. So if you are about to step into the unknown, to your dream, even if it is a breakthrough, your brain can interpret it as an expansion, as a risk, and your body reacts with resistance. So, in reality, most of us can educate our body to their familiar pain feelings daily. And we do that unconsciously. But you know what happens when you start to heal your spirit, your mind, and your body? You begin to pull pieces of the protective walls of fear, insecurity, and escaping. And suddenly you are aware. You cannot unsee your power. When you are healing, you cannot go back to the old mindset. When you are doing the work, and that is why most people keep choosing familiar pain over the responsibility of shining, owning their light. So today I want to reflect in examples of familiar pain. For example, working on a job that drains your soul but offers a financial safety. That's something that I done for many years. I'm sure some of you are doing this now. Another pain example that is very familiar is demeaning your voice in a relationship to avoid confrontation or rejection. I did this in the past, and Most of us do this and act like it's perfectly fine. Another one is procrastinating on a dream or a goal because failure is terrifying, but so is success. Here is the thing: stepping into your own light demands presence, and not everyone is ready to meet themselves without the mask or the Snapchat filter. Healing stripes down everything. It's like standing naked in front of your own soul. That's why it's powerful and also scary. Now, let's talk about what we tend to hide when we are afraid of our own light. It's not just hiding our sensitivity, our soul, it's our desire to belong, our wild creativity, our quiet brilliance, and our intuition. It's those parts of us we learn to suppress because somewhere along the way, someone told us we were too much or not enough, right? So we bury them. And our brain, with the only that has the only job as a secretary, protect us from keeping us safe in pain and in a mental prison. And remember, guys, the brain is our secretary, is an organ, and most of us give to the brain the role of being the CEO of your enterprise yourself. But I'm asking you to dig them back up. Okay. This is the ask for our lunch break today because the world needs what is real in you, not what is polished or we what we are working in making perfect or convenient. So here is a technique for you to take with you today. Before you end your day tonight, I want to give you a neuroscience reflection exercise, okay? That as you practice every day, it will bring you so much awareness and light up your life. It's called the pre-sleep release practice. It's based on cognitive journaling, and neuroplasticity. So, what you're going to do is like you're going to get a notebook and write down three emotions, pains, or reoccurring patterns that you know that are holding you back. And I want you to be really honest with yourself. So, for me, throughout my journey of healing, people pleasing and was one of my emotional pains, like putting others' need above my own to gain approval or to avoid conflict, often at the cost of my own well-being. I don't know, but I think that one is a big one for a lot of us. But be honest with yourself as you're writing this before you go to bed tonight. um, Another one for me is fear of rejection or abandonment. I carry the lack in my life for not having a dad. My dad left my mom and myself when I was very young. I don't even know him. So for me, avoiding vulnerability or connection because I was afraid of being judged, uh, unloved, or left behind was a big one. So be honest with yourself. And when I talk about fear of rejection or abandonment, one thing that comes to me is like you holding back your true feelings in a relationship, or you stay in an unhealthy relationship because you are avoiding to be alone. So that I hear that all the time from several clients, and that those are um, really habits and mindset prisons that they've been living for a very long time. So it's hard to step away without the proper strategy. The third one for me is the imposter syndrome, not feeling good enough. And remember the little girl Sinandra that didn't have a dad, the dad left, so she's not good enough. That story, uh, it is a story that it is a part for different reasons in many of our lives. Like for me, when I think about not being good enough, it is when I start doubting my accomplishments, and constantly fear um, of being like a fraud despite of all the evidences of my successes. So whatever it is for you, um, like it could be you overwork, you over prepare, or you avoid leadership roles because you feel that you are not worthy or you're not ready. Is always a illusion that comes to you. um, After you write it all of down, this is not a wish list, guys. So write three small steps you can take being to begin release each of these pain points that you have. And don't focus on big leaps. Momentum matters more than magnitude. So if you look at people pleasing, for example, the micro step that comes to me would be practice saying, let me get back to you, instead of immediately say yes for everything. Or another thing that I do all the time is like I just by saying let me get back to you gives me a space to check with my energy and my priorities, my agenda before I commit. And one thing that I try to do every week is practice to say no to others. Um, like without over explaining. So next, if we look at my example that I gave to you, that was fear of rejection or abandonment, the one micro step that would be good would be share one honest feeling with someone that you feel safe around. It could be as simple as I'm feeling overwhelmed about this, whatever it is for you. Starts building the muscle of vulnerability in a low risk situation with someone that loves you and you trust. And the third one is going to be I want to look at imposter syndrome of not feeling good enough. I would start approve of growth journal. Yes. I don't know if you ever heard that, but each day write down one thing you did well, or a moment where you show up with courage, right? That really it rewires your brain to notice your value and um, how competent you are, right? So the goal is to intentionally invest in your mental health every day, guys. The goal is to invest in your personal development, exactly like you brush your teeth, you eat. Um, as you invest in yourself, as you find your own practice, that is what is going to help you show up like like as your authentic self in the world. And this is what the world needs of you. And lastly, I want you tonight, before you go to bed, like reflect on this question. Am I going to keep hiding, or am I willing to choose my light even when it scares me? Pause there. Pause there with that question. Am I going to keep hiding, or am I willing to choose my light even when it scares me? I want to ask you to let your brain settle into this truth before you sleep. Healing begins when you no longer betray yourself, right? Your brain is most plastic, changing ready during transitions, like before you go to bed or early in the morning when you wake up. This is the perfect time to plant new thoughts, give commands to your brain, share affirmations to drive your day, create new neural pathways, and prime your subconscious for healing and transformation. So, are you ready to take the risk of your light? That's a question for today as you go on with your day. Um, if you're ready to take the risk and own your life, to step into the unknown, not because it's easy, but because it's finally your time to do this, take a deep breath before you go to your day and reflect on our conversation from our lunchtime today. I believe in you. And now take this new perspective and practice believing in yourself. Before you go, I want to share something exciting. Tim and I are bringing to you a Q&A live session every Sunday now, starting on June 22nd at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. This initiative is designed to provide you with direct, actionable insights and support you all your needs to maintain your physical and mental well-being through your week. So do not miss, block your calendars. Of course, you can send us your questions ahead. I honestly will try to answer every questions. We have like a list right now of 75 questions. So we have like a lot of nice questions in the bank that will resonate with many of you guys. We're going to really try to answer all of them. If 4 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday does not work for you, please subscribe to our channel and watch the replays in your own time. We are doing these lives really because we receive so much feedback from you and questions, and we feel that that's the way we can contribute to you to just one answer, one strategy at a time to really collaborate in your evolution. I want to thank you for all your DMs and feedback. I also want to say thank you for those that are donating to support our channel. You guys know that I am driving the business and interviewing. I was laid off, so your generosity really, really is helping us in these tough times. In this way, we can also reach more people. Our goal is to reach 5K subscribers, and we cannot do this without you. I just start promoting this channel right now. So I'm asking you to share this live with your family and friends, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here, watching, and bringing your energy. I hope you use um, some of the techniques that I share with you and share your light with the people in your world. And see you next Tuesday. Have a great week, everyone.